Welcome back to another episode of whatever this is. I am Christian. As you can see, I am wearing the red beanie, probably for the last time until the fall and or winter. In last week's video, we did talk about ChatGPT. If you have no idea what that is, or you didn't watch my video because you hate me, go and watch that. It's a great video. There is a lot of things that you can do with that to help you as a real estate agent further your business, marketing, get more leads, just, an overall be a better real estate agent using that. But in today's video, we're going to be using a similar version of AI, not ChatGPT per se. For those of you that are familiar with Canva.com, I have made plenty of videos about Canva. Canva dropped an AI-ish version of Canva to make your life easier. It's less text-based, obviously, because Canva is a design platform. So we are going to go over 3 of the new features that I think could be super beneficial to you as real estate agents. It is the same concept as like a chat GPT. It does use AI. Some of the things that I will be talking about will you be inputting some sort of prompt, and then it will essentially create a visual of whatever the prompt was. You will see that in a little bit as I share my screen. Okay, as you can see on the screen right now, we are on Canva's homepage. Down here, you can see open each gift to discover a new feature. That is essentially what Canva just dropped, so to speak, in the last month or so. They put out a whole new array of features, and they want you to open them because your screen might look like this, where they have a bunch of presents, I think is how they're laying them out. I essentially just want you to click on it to open it in order to see the next one. And it'll give you an example of what it is. This one is, beat syncing with a video. We're not going to be talking about that one today, maybe in a future video, but this is essentially how you're going to be able to open up all of the new features. But the features that we're going to be talking about today, are the ones that I want to touch on, are the magic design, the magic edit and eraser, and then the magic presentation. These are the only 3 that we're going to be talking about today. I'm sure I will make further videos in the future about some of the other features, but for now, these 3 I think are more than enough to get you started. So first things first, magic design. By clicking on it, it's going to give you a brief description of what the heck it is, but to summarize it up, what you can see is that you upload a photo of whatever. It can be of you, it can be of a property, it can be of a dog, it doesn't matter. And then what Canva is going to essentially come up with whatever design, whatever it thinks you're trying to do with the photo that you uploaded, and it is going to give you templates that think work. Now, for example, you click on it, you click the try now, and this is the page that's going to bring up. It's kind of confusing, right? The important part is this little box right here that says try magic design. And then what you're going to want to do for whatever photo you want to upload is you're going to want to click insert media, and you can see that I've already inserted some of media, so to speak. So you can either drag and drop your files right here, or if you already have a photo uploaded, you should be able to just scroll through and look at them. So I'm going to do 2 just to show you like what they can do. So this right here is a screen grab of my last video that I posted. It's just me in a visor, sitting at a desk and talking. And one of the crazy things is the first one that pops up is it says business webinar. Now, is business spelled correctly? No, but you can go in and change that. Basically, these are just, Canva is trying to guess at what you're trying to promote. Now, as you can see, all of these down here do have the pro icon, which means that they are not free. So like, while they're fun to look at, unless you're going to pay for Canva, you can't use it. So some of the options up here, you have the style that you can sort of go through and add a vibe or a theme. So let's say that I was doing a workshop, or I was uploading this photo to promote some sort of workshop that I'm doing. If I click on workshop, and then let's say maybe I want a specific color scheme. Now, granted, this is getting pretty intense. I'm not expecting you to get this intense. But I think the vibe or theme is really the one that you would want to be looking at the most. Color scheme is what it is. But let's just say I'm doing a workshop, because I do workshops. And then this is what they're going to do. And as you can see, a lot of them are pro. The ones that you can do for free are the ones that obviously don't have the crown on them. And So this is just a good example of what you can do. Let's try it with a house, because obviously you guys are real estate agents. So let's upload a house because you have an open house or just listed or just sold, whatever. And as you can see, you are getting a plethora of designs that you can just go in. Let's say we like this one, and you click on it and it's going to be like, you want to customize this template? Heck yeah, we want to customize this template. And you go in, and if you're familiar with Canva, it's just going to be like a normal template. You go in and you customize it. Obviously, this house is not going to be selling for 35% off. Maybe, I don't know. And so you can go in and you can change the words. You can change the price. It's a normal Canva template. So that is this Canva feature. Let's go back and see some of the other ones that I was talking about. So that was Magic Design. Let's go into Magic Edit and Eraser. This one is definitely more ChatGPT-esque. So the whole concept with this one is you upload a photo that essentially you want to change. And what happens is you will brush over whatever the thing that you want to change, and then you will write what you want to change about the brush strokes that you have covered. So what does that look like? Because I just said a lot of things. Well, they're giving us an example image. So what we can do, I'm going to see if this works, is you have a brush and they give you the brush size. If you want to get more detailed with it, make it smaller. If you want to do a bunch, you can obviously make the brush bigger. Let's actually get a little bit creative, and let's go up in here. Let's say we want to add some clouds. So what we're going to do is this purple is what we are selecting, and let's say we're good. Once we're done with that, we press continue, and then this is where the AI portion comes in, where you tell it what you want to happen to that purple area. So I'm going to say add clouds, and what it's going to do, once you're done with that, you click generate, and it's going to give you 4 different options of what they think it wants from you. The time in which it takes definitely varies. Also, how good it is going to vary, because it's going to depend on what you're trying to brush out, either adding or removing, and then also depending on what you're asking it to do. Clearly, this one doesn't know what clouds are. Again, this is beta, so it's not, amazing, but for some things it can work. Obviously, branches are not clouds. Again, more branches, and then clearly we are skydiving over some farmland here. So it didn't work, but that's okay. If you want to try it again, you have the option to generate new results. I'm not gonna mess around with this image too much because I do already have an image that I know for a fact works. And what we're gonna do, so we tried the photo with the daisy. Clearly it didn't work, but let's try something that's a little bit more practical, maybe something that you would work. Let's say that you have a headshot, or you want to update your headshot, or maybe you have a photo of you that isn't technically a headshot because maybe you're not wearing the right clothes, but you're like, oh, it's a nice smile, the lighting looks good, whatever. Here's what Canva can do, which is pretty crazy. So you have your photo and you upload it into Canva, you bring it into your template, and then you're going to click edit photo up here, where you will have the option to just click on Magic Edit. So what we're going to want to do here, and I've already played around with this before, so I know what should happen. Let's just say that I want to change my shirt. And so all you do is you pick your brush and you go over your shirt in purple. It doesn't have to be exact, but obviously the closer you get to it, the better the results should be. So I'm briskly going over all of my shirt with the small brush, and then I will go back and fill it in. Again, the purple area is the area that the AI is going to be looking at. It does look at the whole photo because, it sort of needs to know what's going on. But by telling it very vaguely to change the shirt, and I'll do this a few times. So now that the shirt is done, we're going to press continue. And all I'm going to say is change shirt. It's very vague, but I want you to see what can happen. Click generate, and we're going to let Canva AI do its thing. Again, this is still beta. I have done this on other photos of myself as well as Dan, because I've had some screenshots of him where I just asked it to change the color of the jacket. sometimes they didn't work. Oh, yeah, okay, this is a great example. As you can see, technically, it changed the shirt in the first image. However, for some reason, it may have thought that I wanted the word change on my shirt. Clearly, I don't want that. You can see in the second image, it did change my shirt. Because we weren't specific with it, it sort of just like did whatever it wanted to do. But again, it's pretty good. This bottom one, it definitely changed my shirt. But again, it's still, for some reason, it can't spell. It is an automated intelligence, but I would venture to say that it's pretty good at changing the shirt. Now, let's get a little bit more specific. Let's say change shirt color to red. Now, let's see if it helps. Now, let's see if it improves the image quality. If I had to guess, the more specific you get with it, the better the results should be. None of those shirts are red. Well, folks, as I said, this is a beta version. I mean, it changed the shirt color, at least in this one, sort of. Instead of a blue, it's a steely gray. You get the idea. It's not perfect. I would recommend you play around with it. And last but not least, we are going to look at the magic presentation, which this one is essentially exactly what it sounds like. You give it a few words, a few prompts about what you are creating a presentation about, and it is going to give you a templated design as well as maybe some stock imagery that you're probably going to want to change, but it's giving you like more than 50% of what you need in order to start your presentation. So for this one, I'm going to say listing presentation for real estate agent. And then you press enter, and it's going to take maybe 5 seconds to create a decent amount of options for you to choose. And now again, stock image, you can change, but like you can already, like our services, our marketing strategy, pricing your home. You don't have to come up with these headlines. Sure, you can tweak them, but at least you're not starting from scratch. And then you can again go through all of the different ones that you can choose. And then once you find one that you like, let's say that you like this one. Again, you can clearly tell the headlines are all very similar. But, you know, preparing your home for sale, our team, testimonials, these are all things that you as a real estate agent should be putting in a listing presentation anyway. So why not have Canva do the majority of the legwork, and then you just sort of go in there and tweak. So again, once you find one that you like and you click create my presentation, it becomes just like a normal template in Canva where you can go and edit. Clearly, you're not going to want to use this photo because it has Canva watermarked over it. They want you to pay, upload your own photo. If you want to tweak the headlines, you can. And then down here is where all of your pages are. Again, most of the photos you're probably going to have to change, and that is okay. But again, you can quickly go in and edit text. And if you want to change the background color, you click on the background color, and the color is right there. So again, if you are familiar with Canva at all, editing a template is not, shouldn't be reinventing the wheel. It should be very simple. And if you don't know how to do that, just watch a simple YouTube video about Canva basics, because that's not what this video is about, and that should help you. But that is going to be it for today's video. Hopefully you guys learned something. If you like this video, if you like Canva and you want me to highlight more of the new features, the new magic features that Canva has been rolling out, let me know in the comments, and I will make sure to keep you guys updated on those. And as always, I will talk to you guys next video.